Hello, Clarice. Oh, Clarice. I haven't seen that movie. It's a conspiracy. Everything is a lie. What you believed in the past, everything is a lie, starting from Jiffy to Hello, Clarice to the fruit of the... Hello, Clarice. Everything's a lie. It doesn't matter exactly. I don't even remember properly. But anyway, I guess one point to really touch upon before I move on with more examples is that I'm kind of shook. I didn't know there was this many examples. Like, I just saw like one meme and I was like, oh, that's really weird. Bernstein Bears. Berenstein Bears. It doesn't roll off the tongue right. It just feels really weird coming out of my mouth. But why? Why is this happening? Like, we were just talking about their reasoning for Jiffy peanut butter, right? And they were saying that Jiffy is the conclusion of Jif and Skippy having been main brands, and somehow our minds just meshed them together and made them Jiffy. But then we need to question, is that the truth? Everything's a conspiracy. You must question yourself. And I guess this kind of segues off into like me believing that everything you believe, you should believe for your own personal reasons. Like, your opinion could be the same as the public opinion or the popular opinion, but I feel like you should have your own reasons for believing that opinion, okay? Rewinding it back to the topic, that's so weird. I guess people talk about like how the whole Mandela effect kind of segues off from like a alternate reality, right? Like an alternate reality, or like, would you say it was time travel as well? How would time travel? Oh, it's kind of like the butterfly effect, huh? So like, let's say someone like traveled back in time from like 2050 to save the world. But in order to save the world, Bernstein Bears couldn't be Bernstein Bears. They had to be Berenstein Bears. And that somehow chained their events to save the world. That makes no sense. What are you thinking? Okay, time travel, I feel like it could happen. I don't know anything about time or space or anything. I hope it happens. There's a lot of things in my past I don't want to change. You know, like those moments where you're just like thinking late at night? Dude, I have so many memories like that from like 10 years back, and I'm just like, I shouldn't have done that. Life is ruined. And it still feels fresh, like fresh wounds, like yesterday. If time travel ever opens up, hit me up. I got you. I don't got that much money, but I'm in for sure. But overall, I think alternate realities could be kind of a thing. It's kind of like the Matrix, right? Like the red pill, blue pill. That's kind of an interesting theory too. What if we are actually living the blue pill? Wait, was the blue pill the good one or the bad one? Dude, this movie's like the movie of our generation. You have a French poster up and you... Is it French?
I guess it's French.
Croyer, Aline, Croyer.
Maybe in Unbelievable.
Do you speak French?
No, but that's like a Spanish prayer.
Oh, can you do that again? That was so cool. Can you do
Prayer.
Crier. Dude, other languages are so cool sometimes. I just love how they sound like French or like Spanish sometimes. Like, I was singing Despacito one time, like, Quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. And I was like, ooh, sound good. Okay, we so rolling, my bad. Going back to like alternate realities. Alternate realities are kind of interesting. So like, how does that function? So there's point A, and then from point A, you could do action A or 1 or 2. And depending on that action, they become alternate realities. Kind of like a tree graph, like going up. Okay, so let's say there's this coffee cup, right? Alternate reality A would be, I grab this cup and I drink. Alternate reality B would be, I did not drink. And that would somehow decide if the world is saved or not 10 years later. Like the Berenstein Bears. That still feels so weird. Okay. I don't get it. If anyone understands, please comments. I don't understand. Help me. We are in this adventure together. We're in this ride along together. I'm trying to figure this out just as much as you guys. All right, I'm gonna look through these real quick. Obviously, there's the Berenstein Bears. Whoa! Okay. Watch. No, this is so weird. All right, this one's called Kazam, not Shazam. So everyone who knows Shaq in our generation, well, I'm sure like newer generations, still older generations, they all know Shaq. You know, Shaq's super famous. He's a really big guy. He had a movie in 1996 called, that we think is called Shazam. It's not called Shazam. It's called Kazam. Why are you so accepting of this?
No, because I already freaked out.
Oh, you heard this? This is so weird. I could go outside, ask Eric right now. He'll say Shazam. I could go ask Brian. He'll say Shazam. Everyone will say Shazam. You at home probably thought Shazam until I said Kazam. Mandela effect. It's a conspiracy. It's so weird. Okay, so what they say is the most startling example of the Mandela effect, the widespread belief that an entire feature film exists titled Shazam, starring actor and comedian Sinbad as a genie. What people are recollecting is probably Kazam, a 1996 comedy starring NBA great Shaquille O'Neal as a wish-granting mystical figure. There's no way it was called Kazam. I'm like Berenstein Bears and Berenstein Bears, maybe. I was stupid. I didn't know how to read. Possibly. I just listened to what everybody else said. I'm assuming that could have been the situation. Jiffy peanut butter? Okay, it makes sense. Jif and what was it? Spiffy? It was Skippy. Jif and Skippy peanut butter. They mesh and become Spiffy. Wait, what was it? Was it originally called? Yeah. I'm so confused. It's a conspiracy. All right. Okay, anyway, but getting on back, like all of those, like I understand, like there's a reasoning for it. But this, dude, hell no. Hell no. Shazam was Shazam. It was no way it was Kazam. For sure. 100. Everyone watching this right now, if you remember this movie, think really hard in your head. Don't just take it as fact and be like, oh yeah, it was probably Kazam. Like think really hard. You remember the S. I know you do. If you don't, that's weird. Or am I weird? I don't know. I'm not that smart. Like my memory retention is that of a goldfish. Like I tell that to everybody I meet. Like names and faces and all that stuff. Like my memory really bad. Anyway, that was the last one on the list. But that was so crazy. Kazam was not Shazam. Okay. Tripping me out. Anyway, that's it for the Mandela effect. Woo! I hope you learned as much as I did, because I learned a lot and I'm really freaked out. I feel like I'll have how to do this and like how to flow it smoothly by the end of the day. Yeah, I didn't realize that time was this short. It feels really short. All right, now that we saw some of my questions and that we've realized that Shazam is not Shazam, it's Kazam, it is now time to reciprocate and answer some of your questions. We actually went to some of the questions that you guys have been sending me on Twitter, and the first one is from @FluffyJE. Would you answer my boring question? I just want to ask, how was your day? That is a really good question. Currently, it is 7:46 a.m. Today, I woke up at 4:50 a.m. Bless you. And we are actually here for a shoot, and what's supposed to be a pretty fun day with a lot of my good friends. I think they're my friends. But yeah, my day is going spectacular. I hope it's yours as well. I've had my cup of coffee, which is now diluted into coffee water, which is the best kind of coffee. And yeah, that's my day. The second question is from Wanderlust0755. Hey, quick question. Do you think that the S or the C in sent is silent? By the way, love you lots. Old question. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to. No. How do I answer this? S or the C? Okay. So the answer for this question is you got to go back to the root of the question. The century-old question is the S or the C silent. I've had people like, I think I've asked this before, and everyone just told me I'm stupid. So there you go. All right, now it's time to wrap up our show. But before doing that, I definitely want to shout out the IG and Twitter of @TheDiveStudios. Follow for great, beautiful content. Also, youtube.com/divestudios. And obviously, I'm going to plug myself. So do we do the pluggy things here? Or is it just like I have to shout it out and just like type it in, like barbaric kind of system? Or okay, we'll figure it out. Follow me at J_Day6 on Twitter and EAJPARK on Instagram. Alrighty, and just I guess in closing, today was kind of interesting. I may have been like here and there all over the place, But I'm getting used to it. It's my first time here. You know, Dan's here to help. She's gonna be talking me through all these sessions. She's gonna punch it real good. You know what I mean? She's gonna make me beautiful. She's gonna make everything sound perfect, right? Yeah, I've always wanted to have like my own thing where I could just like talk and be myself and be really weird. That was weird. That was that was really weird. Anyway, the show is gonna definitely get a little bit smoother. Just give me a little bit of time to function a little better and just get used to the system maybe a bit more. It's my first podcast. Please give me some breaks. But if you guys have any comments about anything, structure, how I should be responding to these questions, what kind of questions, or if you guys even had any concept ideas, please send them in to the comments below. Or is it like comments? I'm used to YouTube, sorry. Okay, redo. Guys, go on the app, Apple Podcasts, and leave a review, okay? You need to do that. I need to survive. Okay, you need to go on there and leave the review that says, what's our show called? How Did I Get Here is the best podcast of 2020. We're starting this 2020 off right. Let's do it, guys. Let's get it in there, fam. Let's go. That's it. Bye. That's so weird. Next one's gonna be better, I promise. I promise. How did I get here?